Alright, I have 5. Wow, I had the full stacks of weapons. Okay, and I'm up to 14-4. How many stacks do I have? How many stacks of weapon system synergy do I have? Okay. Dude, I went up from... It's at 11-9 right now. I went up to 14-4. If that's okay, so that's 1 stack. I guess that is Cat 1. Well, it's only 25. It says 25% or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Where the hell did he go? Did he die?
Yeah.
I don't have anchored on. I took that off. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. Tell me the minute you see me get 1 stack. I'm at 11-9 right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so it only went up 500. So... Alright, so it's 500, so it is Cat 1. So the question is 25% Cat 1 plus the shield pen better than the brace for impact trait? Yeah. So HSE weapon system synergy. I know we're going to have reverberation, but for the most part, there are going to be a lot of times you're firing at shielded targets in HSE.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Maybe weapon system synergy isn't worth it, I guess, because then I'm locked out of it. So it gives me that for 10 seconds. Then I'm locked out of it for 20 seconds. Whereas brace for impact, I could hit every 1 minute and get 15 per Cat 2 for what, 15 seconds?
Right. Sorry, I had myself muted on my end. Wow.
So every minute I could have 15 seconds of Cat 2, 15% Cat 2, whereas with weapon system synergy, I'm getting probably 20 seconds of Cat 1 in the shield pen every minute. So it's only 5 seconds longer, and it's Cat 1. Yeah, I don't know, maybe brace for impact trade is better. Because even in HSE though, like, do the pickles, yeah, they have shields, right?
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah, but your biggest hits are coming when shields are down, though. So maybe it's just better to save the brace for impact. Just have your brace for impact and save it the minute a shield and target like shields come down. Hit brace for impact, which will last.
Pretty much at some points we just say, you know what, just pop it and
Oh, I don't have invincible on. I was like, where the hell did you kill me?
Alright, so we do more or what?
No. I've officially decided I don't really care about weapon system synergy.
it's good.
Officially, we're done.
Yeah, it's good in practice. It's just it's good in theory. In practice, if you're building a Torp heavy boat or a Torp boat, it's not going to be good because it relies on energy weapons in order to build up. Like, how many energy weapons did you have on that one?
4, and that's absolutely the most you'll ever see me have on a Torpo, and that
Right.
almost feels weird.
So you have 4 energy weapons. I'm assuming 3 Omnis in the back.
How does that affect turrets?
No, 2 Omnis in the back, and then Experimental Proton and the Terran Task Force up front. That's just for right now.
Right. So you only have 3 forward-facing weapons, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So how does that affect turrets?
Firing cycle is pretty much it. So whatever has the fastest firing cycle, you want to use that for weapon system synergy. And it's also based on the number of energy weapons you have during that firing cycle. See what I'm doing with this thing here.
Alright, so you need me to more in Stowe?
No.
Appreciate it.
So when do we want to do the torpedo show thing? Tomorrow night or?
Tomorrow night, I can guarantee to be on at 10 o'clock.
Well, we don't have to do it directly at 10.
Okay,
It's,
all right. Ballpark around there, if you guys will.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm going to have time to myself. And I should have people watching. You know, all I'm doing is just sitting here goofing off. I did not expect people to be watching at this hour. Then again, I have people overseas who are watching here anyway, so thank you very much. Blah, blah, blah. Finally, something popped.
Hello.
Salutations and good morning to you, madam. We are recording.
Oh, okay.
Warning. Ship
What are you running?
Oh, it's just a CCA.
If you're gonna do anything else, let me know.
Do an ISA if you got time.
Oh yeah, perfect. I'll bring the tank.
Sweet. Wait. What faction are you on there?
Fed.
Alright. I'm Rob, so yay.
Yeah, but
I'll bring my Fed.
Alright, you Rom KDF?
Rom KDF. Thank you, Marquez. We will definitely be bringing something up here. I think between Zeph Films, Aponte, and AstroZombie, you will definitely have your fill with good STO quality content.
Oh yeah, always working on shit.
Or if you wanted to stay on that guy, I'm sure at this time of night we could probably just both queue up and maybe have good luck.
True.
Wait, what are you guys trying to run?
I say.
ISA.
He's on a Fed ROM, I'm on my Edge. Or he's on a KDF ROM.
Okay, well if you need somebody I can log in.
Good, you two can team up. We'll see what's in
Engage. I'm gonna try yanking my gain up a little bit. How you guys hearing me now?
Not the same. It's still good.
About the same?
Actually, no, you're a little bit louder now.
Okay, louder, but I mean, how about background noise?
No, you sound fine.
Okay.
Same.
Alright, I'll invite him when he gets in and then queue us up.
Cool, cool.
All right, I'm in. Who's parsing?
I will. I don't have any issues with parsing.
I don't in any place but HSE. Alright, we're in there too.
Alright, let me know when to queue up.
Queue up.
Alright, queuing up now.
Yep, makes 4. Just need one more.
Ooh, sweet. Now I have a conventional tactics. Yay.
I'm gonna try to punch it. Pop.
Pop. Let's do it. Run and gun time. Run and gun.
Sphere stuck way out.
Yeah.
I got it.
Nice.
Well, that is the end of that nonsense.
Integrity below 25%.
Holy cow.
Not bad for my Enge tank.
Not bad for an underdeveloped Romulan. Nice tanking.
What did I get?
66.
Yeah.
I got 97 on this thing. I wasn't even expecting that. That left side shear spawn probably boosted my deeps hard.
Well,
that's sad. My Romulan is almost as good as my Fed. My Fed is way more developed.
The ROMs are beautiful.
No joke. That's sad. I want to cry a little.
That elitist Astro couldn't even type in a GG and wait for the parts.
You had to go. I want to get a damage 3 quantum torpedo. Damage 3 pen quantum torpedo instead of crit D3. Because the ROM definitely has a lot of crit D.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, on the opening, I almost had 200. I didn't even do a decloak run on that.
You guys want to do a CCA now?
I'll bring Odin.
Sure. I'll bring Torp just to size them up.
There wasn't that many spikes on the Romulans there's with Odin, but you know, it's just that there's a lot more smaller spikes.
Yeah.
So weird.
Except bring my main, he's set up for CCA right now. You're switching to Marshall?
Yeah, give me a minute.
No problem.
I really wasn't expecting anybody to be watching, honestly. So for those people who are watching, thank you. Sorry you're bored to hell. One severely underdeveloped Romulan too. Swapping up.
Oh Lord.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Doing us.
Lepo. All right, salvo build to next salvo build. Let's go. Fast run, but it was fail on my part. No freaking brace.
Damn, dude. The minute it died, I was at 541 and I hit end combat log and it didn't work. Dropped me all the way down to 379.
Went through my buff macro on there and it didn't even go through brace.
Well, I mean, you can
Well,
change
I
that.
still got you at 521, so congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, brother.
What I get out of that then?
Congratulations on your record, son.
Thank you.
Astro, you got 123. I got 340.
Oh, that was a fast run. I figured, dude, this is my pure CCA build, and I haven't really been seeing good CCA numbers. And I was kind of like, wow, did this build just break?
If that target lasted another second, then you probably would have been in the 700s. That was good. I leveled off. When I thought I hit brace, it didn't. So I was like, freaking hell. That was and it was a quantum salvo build. It wasn't even AoE. It was just straight quantums, all single target.
I think, dude, a tactical flying a side torp kind of CCA build, and then 2 torp guys. I mean, that thing didn't stand a chance.
No, not even close. Didn't deploy my mines. I forgot this was a mine layer build. I'm just boosting quantums on this one here, so.
That puts me at number 5 for CCA. That's not bad.
Congratulations.
Thank
Nice.
you,
we got this thing on film too.
Thank you for being much better at shutting off your damn log than I am.
Lots of practice. Lots of practice.
Alright, let's break that down and see what happened. Oh, that was a beautiful isometric charge. 127k.
Yeah, max one hit of 572. I haven't looked at it yet.
I recommend to all of you who may be listening, isometric charge, very cheap, very easy to get, beautiful for CCA guys, boosted by your EPG.
Oh yeah, that was your max one hit. Isometric charge,
Yeah.
572k.
I know.
And it hit 8 targets total.
You know, it's funny because this is a tactical build. This is where this gets embarrassing, as good of a record as that is. This is a tactical tune. Running the wrong photon torpedo, that's why. Oh no, why? Dude, there are torpedoes coming up on my thing that I don't even have on this build.
Do you have any pets?
Oh, yeah, probably. But, yeah, my gravimetric didn't even pop up there. Like, it wasn't even one of my good damage doers, which is really pathetic with how good that is with EPG.
Let me see. Your isometric charge had 127k DPS.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Subspace Vortex 3, 72k DPS. Gravwell 3, 72k DPS. Pet 61k.
My torps aren't even on there. It's like they didn't even fire. Literally, all my offensive ability, all my science stuff went off, and it's almost like my boat didn't fire my torps.
No, you have 0 torp damage on you.
Isn't that incredible? Because I'm running the Grav Torp too, which is boosted by EPG, so if that thing went off with a good spread, it could have been something really crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I was straight single target. You had all science abilities there. On attack tune, mind you.
That's the way to do CCA.
I still think it's crap, though, that attack captains boost psi magic damage that much.
I agree. I think it needs to be more balanced. I'm just saying, it is how it is, so of course I'm going to go in there.
Right,
I mean, but look at it. If you still want to look at it, the #1 guy in there is the Psi, and he got really great numbers out of the gravimetric rifts and stuff, so, you know.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that's Psi.
Science.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see what I can do here with this bad boy. And there's nobody infected right now. Like, that was just straight up destruction on your part. Alright, you want to hear the scary part on this? My highest damage for that run was secondary torpedo tubes. My highest DPS, sorry.
The 3-piece from Terran?
Yeah, the 3-piece Terran.
I've seen it get good numbers, but never highest damage output.
Tops, yes.
That's cool.
51k DPS, 723k damage. That, I mean, that's freaking disgusting. It had more hits. No, it didn't even have more hits. That makes no sense. There's no way I fired neutron. Oh, I see. Neutronic torpedo. The AoE from the radiation damage is counting towards target cap. But I thought they capped that at 10. Yeah, they did cap it at 10. And I probably hit like 1, 2, 3. I have to go back to the video and see, but I probably fired it manually like 4 times, maybe 5, if that. Delphic High Yield 3 was only fired 1 time. That was 25k damage.
Hey.
the dude went to the other side that quick, really?
By the way, guys, that was one of the, looks like top 10 fastest since the game so far.
Nice. I think yours with 11 seconds is probably.
Well, not only counts as the overall run.
Oh.
Yeah, because mine actually would be, because 12 seconds, but the overall run was 18. Yeah, it's in the top. We're number 10 for fastest run. We're obviously tied.
That's horrible.
See, the log duration was 18 seconds, but the combat duration was 16.
Midnight Elite, all torpedo run. How you guys feel about that? Probably get Eli and one other person.
I'm not. What the hell is midnight? Oh, the mission?
Midnight Elite, hang on.
I think midnight's a mission.
Yeah, on Elite. I don't know if I've done Midnight on Elite.
I need to be reminded of what midnight is, to be honest. But I'm always up for any challenge. Oh, midnight is the it's the last Iconian boss fight. So the last mission of the Iconian War. So when we're fighting the Iconians and the Jem'Hadar come in to help us, the Dominion. Yeah, that's one of the better mission fights. The Iconian one, the Undine one, where they invade Kronos and Earth Space Dock. That's another good one. I'm telling you, even if they don't bring that mission back, they should make an STF that is literally like a holodeck simulation of Wolf 359. And it should just be the most buffed up tactical cube on Earth.
Word. That would be fun.
But yeah, sure, I'd be down for all Torp midnight. I mean, essentially, we don't need a 5-man since it's a mission, so.
We'll have to plan that one out.
Yeah.
See, on this one here...
I'd like to do a Corfez video, to be honest, to show people, you know, how...
Corfez.
Yeah, how when, you know, a team's set up correctly, it really does help out there.
I forgot to deploy mines again. Ugh. I need to get used to actually running mines. See, the way I built my Fed tune, it's straight up spike damage. Max 1 hits, biggest spikes, hardest salvos. It's not worrying about a steady stream of firepower. It's the big hits. With the Romulan is fire as fast as possible, and let's see what the hell you can do, and rely on the native crit hit and crit D to do the work.
Yeah.
Torps. I haven't even looked at that one yet. The colony Torps?
Oh, the torpedoes from the colony holder?
Yeah, I wonder where those are at.
In the same place. So pretty much what the colony holding weapons do, and I would imagine that the torpedoes work this way. The colony pretty much offers the same variety of weapons that your starbase offers, so disruptor, phaser, anything like that. So I'm sure at the torpedo wise there would be photon and quantum, tricobalt, things like that. But the proc on the colony weapons is very defensive. I think it's shield restoration and hull. Now, right now, it's actually not working correctly. It's, from what I've been told, it's working on hit like the weapons used to, not per cycle. Now, with torpedoes, you know, how would that work? I'm not sure, but they're proccing a lot right now with energy weapons. But it's going to be fixed very soon. But if the torpedoes have the same thing, it's a defensive proc that the weapons have.
Gotcha. Oh, so we can skip the ground part of that Midnight Elite.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the only thing they want to see if they want Torps is just that space battle, so just record that. Because that's the one that ends with you on Iconia back in the past with Sela, so I doubt that's what they're interested in watching.
Relaying the thanks, Aponte, for the whole explanation on the colony weapons.
No problem. I like how the CCA leaderboard has decided to classify me as an engineer. So pretty impressive for an engineer build to be number 5 on CCA. Even though it was very much a tactical fed.
Let me pull up your guys' video real quick so I can link it in the comments. Inga, what you been up to, girl?
I'm just working. That's about it. Did go buy me a bottle of vodka before I had to go to work yesterday. So yay.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Take it easy.
Later, Astro.
Bye bye.
Elite Fleet Dronur. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. I believe. Are you at the colony right now looking at the weapon?
Yep.
Yeah, because I actually do want you to verify that because I looked at the energy weapons, never the Torps. I would imagine it's the same proc, and I know that what I said is what's happening with the energy weapons. So.
No, there doesn't seem to be any sort of proc on them. Nothing listed on the tooltips.
Oh, so they're actually just like they're just weapons.
They're just weapons.
Just. Oh, it's even less fun.
Yeah, nothing indicating that they have any sort of special ability whatsoever.
I mean, because yeah, if you look at the energy weapons, you'll see the whatever percent chance to proc, and you'll see what they do. So.
Ah, yeah, the energy weapons have procs.
I'm actually a little surprised by that. Why wouldn't the torpedoes have? I mean, then almost what's the reason to sell the torpedoes out of here?
Color, flavor, stupidity.
Yeah. Just to sell us something again?
I guess so. I mean, this is though indicative of what's been going on here. It's like, Torps. Yeah, we'll think about them later. And this isn't, something we're speculating. This has actually been said by Bordicus on multiple podcasts. Torps have been kind of like an after effect. They don't know how to properly fix them to where, people like us aren't doing something stupidly overpowered with them, but, at the same time, other people are like, they could see decent damage out of them finally.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is actually kind of crazy. I mean, they legitimately just are. You can find all the different styles of Torps, transphasic, plasma, whatever you want. But they have no buffs. No special thing that's there.
Nope. And not like crew mechanic actually worked properly, but, in PvP it actually mattered a little bit when there was actually a crew mechanic thing going on in the first place. Hey, it took longer for your subsystems to come back online if you had no crew. Now, yeah, well, we'll remove that ability from him. Yeah. For whatever reason, though, the projectiles don't have anything. What about the mines? Nope. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thank you. I figured this is my recluse nanny character, so a Vulcan finds it very logical to do so. I guess when it comes to nannying, that statement's different, though. The needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many.
The Zenkethi are sending a fleet towards this planet. They will send a band to take out the satellites before their battleships arrive to conduct the bombardment. Deal with them quickly. There is a Zenkethi dreadnought equipped with an advanced torpedo launcher in their fleet. Draw it out by destroying their battleships. If the dreadnought
I like my
uses that
Vulcan
launcher,
jokes, so shut up.
we won't be able to stop
What was that?
the barrage follows.
One of the people watching your stream is hassling me.
Before that happens.
Oh, really?
He actually brought up a fair point, though. Lund, he was PMing me that it's possible that it could just be something that the weapons actually aren't saying it, but if you actually had bought one, I mean, I right-clicked on it and didn't see anything either when it came up, but that it could have some kind of special ability under fire, under spread or high yield, and that it's just not showing there. It's possible, but who knows with them, unfortunately.
I'll go back and find one. Just for, you know, science.
I like science.
Destroy enemy battleships. Bring out their dreadnought.
This is our resident Odin DeGrasse Tyson.
Destroy them. Take out those ships.
My humor really is weird and dry today.
I can't remember doing it.
Zen Kathy, sir.
Get their cruisers first. They're
What kind of Star Trek nerd are you?
A really bad one, obviously. Single shot of Terran Torp. Almost 50k.
Unfortunate. Despite our efforts, they managed to land a strike with their coward's weapon. Now things are worse. The Zenkethi will try such an attack again. Learn from this, and be ready for the next battle. It will come soon.
Oh, I guess we failed this one. Okay. Alright, so somebody wanted to see a Planet Killer Torp. I will show them one. It's called the Temporal Disruption Device. Now, mind you, I have all... Oh, no, these are... What the hell? I thought I had my quantum ones on. Oh, jeez. I have my generic torpedo things on instead of my quantum exploiters. I'm running an all quantum build. Jeez, Schwitz. Hang on.
Yeah, but let's be honest. You're losing, what, 2% Cat 1?
37.5. About 5.
Okay.
Almost 5. 4 point something per exploiter.
So, I mean, you know, for min-max, obviously, it's better to go that way, but...
Yeah, well, when this build relies on maximum Cat 1 damage in order to be able to deliver huge spikes, yeah. Not that this thing is actually going to save the loadouts properly, but loadout saved. There, now we're going to talk about some big numbers there. Alright, now where's the temporal disruption device? With the... blah, blah, blah.
I remember the first time I was in... What is the planet we used to go to? Where we could fight the Borg and each other.
Crap. Forget. Not the Farah.
It's the open zone in space.
Karat.
First time I ever went to Karat, not the first, but the first time I was ever there, really to have some fun, see what I could do in PvP. A bird of prey decloaked right behind me and hit me with something that literally vaporized me, and it was the temporal torpedo or warhead, whatever. That thing smashed me.
I think I have anchored on this one, do I? Yeah. Anchored. With anchored, no other buffs. Just the generic torpedo exploiters. 35.7k on the kinetic damage. Brace up on it with anchored. 39. Add a kinetic battery. 46. At this point right now, this is not even freaking high yield of Torp spread. This is at the point where most people's Torps are hitting at their max ones. That's just the base.
I'm embarrassed to say that the Torp records I've been putting out in the last couple of days have actually all been without anchored, because, you know, having a nice aggro tank like Austin's been doing was a little more rare, so I actually hadn't had anchored on and forgot to put it back on. So
oh wow, so you could get even higher.
Yeah, that could have helped out the HSE and ISA numbers.
Yeah, Marquez, and that's not maximized for that type of damage. If I wanted to, then I'd throw this one on for its 2-piece. And then, you know, change a couple things around, because that'll be there. Then I would add Pioneeral for the crits. Add a couple more crit stuff on there. It'll get nasty. Like on the Fed tune, I would drop my crit hit to, like, on this tune here, I've had it as low as 9% crit hit, but almost 200 native crit D. Then I apply APA, and stuff gets stupid. Then brace. Hey, brace adds crit hit. Nice. 53, throw on a battery. That's 60k right there with brace, APA, and the kinetic battery. With generics. Oh, and the 2-piece, which actually buffs the temporal disruption device. Cat 1 boost. Shoot, can you imagine if that was a Cat 2 boost? Oh my gosh, that'd be nasty. See, big nukers like that, if it's going to travel that slow, it has to hit stupidly hard. Yeah, Daniel. I have one with the 3-piece Dyson Protonic Arsenal set. All photon build, pretty much, Aponte. So the 2-piece would be plus 26.6% photon projectile. 3-piece would give plus 10% critical severity and plus 10% critical chance with photons, which is what, you know, Snipey 47 Alpha and I were looking to try and find out exactly why photon torpedoes had such a high crit hit chance when I was firing them, and I'm like looking at them, I'm like, oh, if we're using the Dyson plus all the other set bonuses there, crit hit is out the roof for them. Like, my base crit hit is about 15%, you know, well, whatever the tooltip is. But if I'm looking at individual torpedoes, Quantums, while they have a lower crit hit, for me, with the set bonuses, the damage is insane for single target shots. But when I'm using high yield enhanced biomolecular boosted by the Protonic Arsenal set, and with the other crit hit boost, yeah, it's stupid. 500, 550, 600k max ones are pretty much the norm. Let me see here. Quantum torpedo damage 3. I'll buy that. Oh wait, I can't buy him yet. Son of a gun. What are we missing? What am I missing?
Is it grayed out, or does it say that?
Yeah, it's grayed out. It just doesn't tell me exactly what I'm missing.
It could be that it has to get to Colony 4. I mean,
possibly.
Or maybe you're just a little short on credits on that tune or something.
Nope.
Yeah, it's probably 4 then.
Yeah, we're at Colony 3 right now. Wait, hold on a second.
But you can't get the deflector now.
No, I got the deflector.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Usually that stuff is... I thought usually it didn't even show you some of the stuff it doesn't show, but... Like, if you don't have a star base up...
Say what?
If you don't have a star base up to 5, it won't even show you the pets, so...
Oh, nice. Yep, it's a tier 3. I guess it's getting up to tier 4. Yeah, 1 day, 11 hours, and be able to buy that Torp and then see exactly what's going on with it. See, where's my PZO? That's Nausicaan. That one's a nasty one there. Damage 3 pen quantum. Excuse me. Ah, there it is. There's PZO. Slap that bad boy on. I need to get upstairs.
Need something? I can clear you for transport, or if you're authorized, I can start an invasion simulation.
Alright, y'all, I'm headed to bed.
Have a good
Bye.
night or morning. So let's see, PZO with and this is just anchored stacks building up there. Hang on.
I mean, the big thing about you chasing your one hit, you really kind of have to do it the way you do it, where you select what you're firing at compared to how I just auto fire.
Yeah, I pick a big target that I know is going to last and take all the hits, or as many of them as possible. Unless something has to die that's a smaller target, I save all the big buffs for the big target. And then I spread out my smaller buffs accordingly.
Which is actually funny if you look at it. Our DPSs and HSC and ISA are very comparable. It's just the difference is your max ones are your one hits are usually very high or well. Meanwhile, because I'm auto firing, I just get more hits on target. But the DPS usually rounds out in the same area. I mean, in HSE, we're number 9 and 10, and we're 12 DPS apart from each other.
Yeah, I know. Two completely different tactics and
yeah.
mindsets, and we're like 12 DPS away from each other.
So for all those who want to hate on Torps, Torps are viable in all three of the space DPS maps and a lot of others.
Even with the busted mechanics, we're finding ways around it and trying to see what, you know, makes them work.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even using command as a primary, are you?
No.
I am.
Yep.
Alright, so PZO. 15% chance on a single shot, minus 20% shield hardness for 10 seconds, and minus 685 all shields. Actually, both of them are 15% chance, and then on top of that I have reverb trait on there, blah blah blah. See, on Torps spread. See, here's the other thing here: the primary target only. So all the other Piezo Torps for neutronic, sorry, all the other Torps for neutronic, quantum phase, and Piezo are primary target only. The rest of them are sorry. Let me start over again. Woof. It's late. For neutronic, quantum phase, and piezoelectric, only the primary targets have this special proc applied to them. All the other Torps in the Torp spread are just generic Torps of that type, which is a freaking huge nerf to those Torps, because you have gravimetric, which is applying its gravimetric proc to all of the targets in the spread. Pep Torp applies its proc to all targets in the spread. Chronoton, Transphasics, all of that. It's nice that the high yield actually does more shield stripping than the spread, which is good. $5 kilometers for the high yield, 7.5 for the spread. 7.5 for the spread, hang on. Yep, 7.5 kilometers for the spread. Jeez, that's nasty. So if you could do pre-firing again, where you could queue up both a Torp spread and a high yield, chamber your no, actually no, queue up your Torp spread, and then just as high yield is coming up, fire your Torp spread Piezo on your big target that's shielded, and then drop high yields whatever, whether it be enhanced biomolecular, neutronic, quantum phase, strip shields completely. Oh, 5 kilometers. Yeah. I probably wanted to run the test on this again, but the neutronic heavy or salvos are actually applying their all subsystem power drain appropriately, so it stacks, or it's spread, it's just resetting it, and you get one stack of it, no matter how many Torps actually hit. this gets pretty deadly real quick.
You say brace for impact added crit hit?
So what it did for me, hang on, let me triple check it again, but yeah.
There's got to be something doing that.
It might be under strategist, maybe?
Yeah, perhaps. So even more of a reason to go with the brace for impact trait over weapon system synergy.
I know, that's pretty damn sad.
It's really bad when there's so little actual
Torp buffs?
torp
That
traits.
actually are good.
Yeah, and then we start poking holes in a lot of them. I mean, right now, the only ones I really feel like are must-have are Reverberation and Torpedo Barrage.
Yep.
I mean, Tactical Analysis, I think, is it's not a Torp or Beam trait, it's just purely a tactical kind of trait like that. But I like it for Torp builds. Same thing with the new one, Cold-Hearted. But essentially, if you actually had two guys running Cold-Hearted on the map for you, you wouldn't even have to put it in your slot.
Yeah, I gained 3-point-something% on crit hit.
Yeah, because
So
I mean,
I'm thinking something around here somewhere.
yeah, it's strategist or whatever. It's Lund was just telling me it's because of the whole healer. He's getting 2% from it as well. Because it's a hull heal, so you're gaining that because of it.
Oh, it's considered a hull heal? Really?
Yeah.
That's flipping weird.
Yeah.
And it's giving more than 2%. Oh, hold on. Probably because I'm looking at the wrong rank. 3%. There we go. I would not have thought that brace was considered a hull heal. Ooh, and it lasts a while too. Yeah, 3%. That's it. Alright, if you're still in game, see if you can queue up for an ISA.
Alright.
Already 2 including, well, 3 now including myself, I think. Q pop?
No. Go for it, though. Go for it.
Sure, alright. This should be fun. Oh, it was a high power runner. Ah, I saw it. It's like I was wondering why I couldn't find half my crap, and like, oh wow, that gateway died. That transformer died quick. Yeah, salvo, not too hard on that. SOB got 126. La Paloma got 86. I got 79.
Sorry, I'm back. My niece just woke up, so I had to go say hello.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, it screwed up my stream, yeah. Yeah, stupid STO decided to just go bleh.
What happened? Your stream stopped?
Accidentally hitting cap locks changed the game resolution or something, and then it just sort of screwed up with the whole stream. Don't know why cap locks affects it anyway, but yeah, somebody's gonna call it here anyway. So everybody out there, night, folks.